So they called Uncle George, and he took the hogget from its stand and handed it to the American. He looked at it for a long time. Then very slowly he turned it inside out to reveal a few patches of matted hair. "Oh, my. I can't believe it. It's incredible," he said, and there were tears in his eyes. "This is the most amazing day of my life." He was so overcome that they had to find him a chair. "See those letters?" he said, when he had recovered himself. "They're the name of my great-great-grandfather." And he told them about Josiah Frederick Hoggett, who had fought under George Washington in the American War of Independence. He was with him when they crossed the Delaware and overcame the British, and later he helped him with his business affairs. And of course, Washington never forgot a friend, and before he died, he left instructions that Josiah should be invited to his funeral. It was a big honor, you can imagine, and needless to say, he ordered a new wig. It was powdered, of course. He wore it under his tricorn. And then, when everyone swept off their hats because the coffin was coming past, Josiah swept off his wig as well. Mr. Hoggett broke off, overcome again by emotion. "Oh, the disgrace," he went on, "the embarrassment. He sent his slaves running after it, but it was blown into the Potomac River and was washed away. It was a terrible blow to his family. The wig worn at the internment of George Washington lost and gone. It would have been our way of proving what an old family the Hoggarts are." He stopped and dabbed his eyes again. "It's very small for a wig," said Madeline. "Well, it's only part of it, of course, but it's enough to show that it's authentic." He broke off again, shaking his head. "Only I don't understand. How could it possibly have got to Clawstone?" Sir George had been listening carefully. "Actually, it was found in an old sea chest in our attic. My great-great-uncle was the captain of a frigate, and he might well have sailed as far as the mouth of the Potomac." The American was still holding the hogget in his hands. Now he rose to his feet. "Sir George, I know you must prize it above everything in your collection, but if you would sell it to me, I can't tell you what it would mean." Sir George was about to open his mouth and say that Mr. Hoggett was welcome to the thing, it had no value for him, but before he could do so, Madeline had stepped heavily on his foot. "How much would you give for it?" she asked. "Would you take 2? asked the American. "2 million, of course." "Pounds or dollars?" said Madeline. "Dollars, but say, if that's not enough, how about 2.5? The money doesn't matter to me. I manufacture non-stick pans, and you'd be amazed how many people need those. I could go up to 3, but I might have to call my wife Clara." Sir George swallowed. 2.5 is enough," he said, and found his hand pumped up and down by the blissful Mr. Hoggett. "Thank you, sir. You've made me a very happy man. Oh, wait till I call Clara. We'll keep it under glass in the hall where everyone can see it." Sir George did not say so, but he too was a very happy man.